You're minding your own business, not bothering anybody. You're approached by a total stranger and they ask, "Are you carrying a gun?" How would you respond to that question? Well, here's my opinion coming up on concealed carry lifestyle. You're minding your own business. You're in your store shopping when someone approaches you, a total stranger, and asks right up front, "Are you carrying a gun?" Now, how do you respond to such a question? And my first thought is, why the hell would some total stranger be asking you this question? And in my mind, I would say, it's none of your damn business. But I wouldn't answer with "none of your damn business" or "why do you want to know" or "who's asking." Basically because by answering with those replies, you're basically telling them, yes, I am. Yes, I am carrying. And the purpose of concealed carry is just that, is concealed. You don't want people knowing you're carrying. And I'm not saying that this person, if you said, "Yes, I am carrying," would keep it to themselves. How do you know they're not going to go somewhere else and tell somebody else? Next thing you know, everybody in the store is pointing at you. "Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a gun." See, so you don't want to just tell them, "Yes, I'm carrying." I'm totally against lying and being dishonest, but in this case, if approached by a total stranger asking me if I'm carrying a gun, my answer is going to be flat out no. It's none of his damn business to begin with, so my answer would be no. And if he says, let's say perhaps you're printing or something a little bit and you don't mean to, it's just accidental, and they see a little bulge or something, they go, "Well, what's that?" Just tell them, make up something. Tell them it's a medical device. You know, and you don't have to explain it to them. They're not, in any position of authority to question what you are doing. And speaking of authority, though, if you are asked by a law enforcement officer whether you're carrying concealed, by all means, don't lie. Be honest and say yes, and offer to produce your carry concealed permit or license or whatever you call it in your state. Things should go well there. And of course, obviously, we're talking about if you're in an area where you're legally allowed to carry a gun. If you're in an area where you're not legally allowed to carry a gun, that's a whole different story and it's a whole different video. But I'm talking about if you're in some hardware store, some grocery store, movie theater, and some total stranger comes up and just out of the blue asks you if you're carrying a gun. None of his business. So, that's what I would say. If approached by a total stranger, "Hey, are you carrying a gun?" Look them straight in the eye and say no. Turn around, walk off. If they keep persisting, just tell them that, "Hey, look," excuse me, just tell them, "You're making me uncomfortable. Back off." Enough said. But that's my opinion. Your opinion may be different. How would you approach it if a total stranger came up to you and asked if you were carrying a gun? Well, leave your comments below. Let me know what you would say. How would you handle the situation if approached by a total stranger? And again, that's just my 2 cents worth. Please subscribe and ring that bell. Make sure you get notified for some updates of future videos. And thanks for watching. And from here on, carry responsibly and safely.